Hello and welcome to Piston Power. This is our next video related to insurance. So in this video we are gonna talk about the PMI, which stands for private mortgage insurance. So let's move to our next slide. So in this slide, as you can see, private mortgage insurance, also called PMI, is a type of insurance that private lenders require you to pay. You can avoid paying PMI by making a down payment on a home of 20% or more. Similarly, PMI protects lenders, and in the reasons lenders even consider approving a mortgage. With a down payment of less than 20%, you pay the premiums, and your lenders get paid if you default. If you default on your loan. So that's the complete information in this slide. Let's move to our next slide. So in this slide we have the cost of PMI. Usually pay PMI each month added to your mortgage payment, and rates were depending on how large a down payment you make on your credit score. Generally, the bigger the down payment, the higher your credit score, and the lower your PMI will be. Private mortgage insurance premiums usually range between 0.5% and 1% of the loan. If your loan amount were like around $1,80,000, for example, expect to pay between $75 and $150 a month. As soon as your loan to value ratio is 80%, you can stop making like private mortgage insurance payments. So that's actually so that's the things about the cost of it. Now, for example, we have an example over there. Let's say you bought a house. For example, someone is having a house, and that house cost him two like 0.2 million dollar, and you put down 10%, which would be 20,000. Your mortgage would be 1 lakh and 80 $1 lakh and 80,000. In this case, your loan to value ratio would be 90%. So that's actually a kind of good thing. So let's move to our last slide. So this is the last slide, and in last slide we are going to talk about the final thoughts. Once you have done enough payment to bring your mortgage down to like 160,000, your loan to value ratio becomes is at 80%. You can now cancel the PMI insurance. Don't expect the lenders to automatically cancel your private mortgage insurance. You should request cancellation as soon as you have paid 20% of your mortgage. But remember, if you can make a down payment of 20%, you can avoid the PMI altogether. So that's the final thoughts about it. So that's everything about our today lecture. So thank you so much for now. We will see you in our next video.